Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel and to my Facebook page. I'm Julie Sutcliffe, as you can see. Oh, down there. It's weird this. You have to point the opposite way. Down here. But it isn't here. Anyway, I'm Julie, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm here every Tuesday morning at 10:30 doing what is lovingly known as my coffee and card sessions. And today is exciting because, well, it's always exciting, but today it's even more exciting because it's the start of a new round of coffee and card. Everyone can watch. There's no discrimination here. Everyone can watch, but there is an option to take part and purchase the course and craft along with me, which obviously is the ideal situation, but I do appreciate that not everyone is in a position to do that. So it's open to all to watch and craft along. Now, this course is a 6-week course, and we are using, I don't want to stereotype, but I could generalize. It's a bit of a more male themed suite, but not just for the guys. So it's tools, and I have really enjoyed making these cards. I could have made a lot more, and I guarantee that once you see what we're making, you'll want to get this bundle. Now, the bundle, which is what we're using today, and I will turn the camera around, will still be available until the end of April, but the papers we are going to use are only going to be available till the end of this month, and they are free with a purchase of £45. So it's the papers that sort of make this sweet, and maybe the papers and the dies that make this sweet for me. So hopeful. I do have a couple of spare packs of the paper, so I might be able to offer it as a class to those who want to sign up later. So right, let's see who is on. Well, Betty was already with a biscuit. I've got mine. It would be rude of me not to have my biscuit with you, so I always send my customers a little sweet treat. It's usually always the double packed Biscoff. I don't think you can go wrong. I love an individually wrapped biscuit. Well, I would never send anything that wasn't factory wrapped, but sometimes I've sent things like Kit Kats and things like little single Twix and things like that I've sent before. But I love sending a Biscoff. And it reminds me of my studio as well, because I used to have these. And then a little sachet of coffee. So I don't send 6 of those. I don't have the budget to send 6. But I just send 1 for the first week. So I might have that. Craig's just made me a coffee in my favourite mug at the moment, my Starbucks London mug that was purchased for me for Christmas by my boys. They know I love a good mug and a good cuppa. So I think that's all I need to say. And I can, so I was saying hello. Betty, hi Betty, hi Anne, hi Fiona, hi Anne, hi Maureen, hi Caroline. Very, very sad news this morning about Robin Windsor. And you probably won't know this, Caroline, but I actually knew him a little bit because I had a dance lesson with him. A few of us got together in Leeds, and we had a group private lesson with him. I think there were probably about 10 of us, and it was amazing. And he was a lovely guy, lovely guy. And one of the guys went to pick him up from the station. Honestly, it was just like he was your mate. And then I went straight home, but me and my friend, but I know that he went to the pub after with the guys. I think he was staying over in a hotel, but he went out in Leeds with the other guys. So it was really, really nice chap. I've got a photo of me and him somewhere after our dance lesson, so I'll have to dig that out. But yeah, really, really sad. Okie dokie. I'm going to turn the camera around. There we go. Hopefully you can see my desk, and I've got everything ready. We're just using one ink pad today. Now, You don't have to use the things that I'm using. I'm using Lost Lagoon ink today, and because I love the Lost Lagoon I love that Lost Lagoon is in this suite, but you could use basic grey, that would work. Now today, we're only using a thank you stamp, so we can pop those to one side for now. You can use the dies if you want, but I'm actually going to do some cutting because I like to cut and chat. And if people don't have the dies, but maybe they just have the papers, maybe they thought, do you know what? I'm just going to get those papers. Then today's card is one for you. So I'm starting the new pack. So I'm just like you guys. So my customers got a full pack of these. Now, here is the card we're going to make. Card week 1's always an easier one. She says that, but there's a lot going on. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for joining. And this one is to show you how you can use all these edge pieces that might seem like they're going to go to waste, and they are not. So we don't need all these papers on our desk, but I just want to show you that there are 2 different pages with the tools. There's one right at the front and there's one right at the back. So that's easy for us to deal with, isn't it? So what I mean by this is all these pieces here, like there's a half a paintbrush, half a spanner, pencil, a spirit level, things like this. We're going to use these, okay? So I'm going to start with this one. And I'm just going to do a little bit of cutting. And I might copy my other card, but I might not. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go along one side. Now, of course, you can add any greeting that you might have of your own that you already have. You don't have to use a thank you. Oh, what else? Should we use that? So I like to detach them sort of in blocks first and then move my paper out of the way. So I like to sort of scruffy cut them out first. So I do a scruffy cut. That's what I'd call a scruffy cut. Yeah. And then I'll just pop that to one side. And then I do a fussy cut when I've cut them smaller. Oh, did you, Sharon? It's a great. So I've got a few different ones here. Yeah. Oh, I've not even said what you've got in your kit. So all we have in the kit today is, if anyone's crafting along, it's just a Lost Lagoon card base. It's an A6 card, which is 10.5 by 14.8. So it was 21 by 14.8, scored at 10.5. And then this piece of basic white is just 10 by 14.3. So, okay, so I'm just going to start cutting and drinking my coffee. Now, when I'm cutting, I do leave a little bit of white space, and I do let, if you can see, I'm moving the paper. Now, there's a lot of, what I'm going to say to you is, I'm not, with the best will in the world, I'm not going to go and cut inside all the teeth of the saw there. No, thank you. Someone's scratching at my door. Like that advert, someone's knocking at the door. Someone's scratching at the door, and I don't think it's Craig. Hello, you. Are you going to come and lie under my desk? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So we're just going to cut. Where are you? Come on, lie down. Come on. Craig took her downstairs. He says, oh, I'll take her downstairs while you do your live. And of course, she knows something's going on. She wants to come back upstairs, of course. The Stampin' Ups. Hi, Barbara. The Snips. Hi, Jill. The Stampin' Up snips are the bomb. So I just move the paper a little bit. I've already cut. Oh, I should have gone in there. Right. I was going to say I've already cut nearly 4 things out, but I've just realised I've not quite completed one of them. So yeah, I do cut the handles like that. I do that. And I'm going to cut in between this one. But again, it's up to you. It's your card. So just move the little bits out of the way. Come on, under the desk, please, Mrs. Under there, good girl. Good girl. Good. I've just had a parcel for a customer with a biscuit in it, and she could sniff it. She was trying to get to it. Okay, so I am going to do this, the circular saw, but you probably do have to go around the edges with this one. It's not too bad, just move the paper. I'm just like going in. You get in a rhythm, I think, with it. She's on the prowl. No, go sit down under there, please. Go lie down. So if you're crafting along and you've joined the course and you're in my VIP Facebook group, please do, if you can, take a photo and pop it in the group. No, Beulah, under there, please. Under there. Good girl. Okay, what I'm going to do, because I don't want to cut out more than what I need, I've cut about 7 out there, I think. So I'm going to just position them and see. So that brush has got to go there because it's got that straight edge there. Okay, I went a bit bananas with this one and I did them all over the place. At first I was going to just do them down one side, but no, you can't sit on my knee when I'm crafting, sorry. No, you can't sit on my knee when I'm crafting. Oh, and I've not got a screwdriver. Daddy will come and get you. Oh, she's gone now. So what I sort of did was have them small and then large, coming more out into the design at the end, like that. But you can always trim them down. So say that one, I could trim that one down a little bit. And I've got that little brush. Oh, I could put that there like that. I think I need, I've not got a screwdriver and I've not got a pencil. That hammer's probably a bit long, so I can trim that down. I'm just going to have a little biscuit, I think, and have a think about it. And I'll go back to my papers. Sorry for the rustling, that's me opening my biscuit. I know it's unprofessional of me, but this is coffee and card. And we have a little biscuit for our first week. So I'm having one because the ladies are having one. You see, I've got that. I'm thinking it needs something yellow. Anyway. You're all quiet this morning. How many's on actually? Oh, 16. Please do say hi, because sometimes I don't know who's on. I have a nucleus of people who always say hi. And I know I have some lurkers, and that sounds wrong, doesn't it? I know I have a few lurkers who come on and don't, and that's fine, but we love to know who's on. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that one up next to the yellow there, the crushed curry. That's going to go there like that, and then I'm going to do my pencil there, and I think I might keep it just down one side. Might not even use that paintbrush. Oh, hi, Kerry from Australia. Whereabouts in Australia are you, please? It's mesmerising watching me cut out. Okie doke. So I think I want that up there with that. Right. The only one that's definite at the moment is that paintbrush at the top. That has got to go there. Now, wet glue is your friend when you're gluing things like this. Okay, so it's not a bad day today here. It looks dry, so I'm going out with my neighbour, well, with our neighbour, and her little boy in the pushchair and her dog, and Beulah were going for a walk. At lunchtime, well, just after lunch, which will be nice. Newcastle. Oh wow! My son spent 10 months in Australia. Kerry. He was there from September 2022 to July 2023, and he is going back in September this year. End of September this year. He's saving up at the moment. Well, we all are. Might have a little overlap there. Okay. Right, let's just move these now out of the way and see what we want to do with this. Because you see, I can make that hammer a bit smaller. Something needs to go on top of the saw because it's a bit too plain if not. Oh, I think I'm going to put this at the bottom because of the colour, and it's sort of a bit more solid. But I think I'm happy with that. Hey Donna. Ah, you've done them for the inside, Sharon. I'm trying to eat my biscuit really quietly because, well, it's a bit rude if I'm munching on a biscuit, but only for this first week when we're all eating our biscuits. But yeah, because I got told off on a YouTube comment for gulping water the other week. Yep. Not by YouTube, by someone watching. Very kind of them, wasn't it, that? Anyway. Just going to cut a little bit off the end of the hammer. Oh, no worries, Anne. So if you're wondering what the colours are in this suite, then I can answer that question for you. So the blue is Lost Lagoon. The yellow is Crushed Curry. The red is Poppy Parade, I think. I think I remembered that right. The brown is Copper Clay. Was that a biscuit crumb there? Something stuck on there. There, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, so I did hang some over the edge, which I know I need to trim down slightly like that. And then I hope you can see I've sort of tried to get them to start with the small and then they come out a little bit more. Hey, you gulp away and eat away, Betty. You do it in your own time. That's the beauty of this, okay? So, I think I'm just going to stamp thank you now. Oops. Do you know what? I really do need to clean my blocks. Oh. Do you know, I could have got my little niece to come over and do those for me. I'm sure she'd have enjoyed that. And that, I think, is going to just sit up there. We'll have a little bit of white space. Oops, just nearly dropped the ink pad. Look at that. Oh dear. Oh well. I always have a little practice. So practice on the bag. They're always very handy for practicing on. Okay. It's a bit blotchy, but never mind. Sure it will dry fine. I think I over inked that. I went back. Do you ever do that? You ink it up and then you doubt yourself and you go back for a little bit more ink. And it's like, no, you didn't need to do that, Julie. Yeah, the tape measure's cute, isn't it, Betty? Just finishing my biscuit off. I'm a bit worried that I'm going to get inky fingers on my card. That's why I'm doing that with it. Okay. And there we have a finished card. So do you prefer less or more? That's going to be an Instagram poll for me today. Less or more? Oh, thank you, Fiona. Thanks for the thumbs up. Anne prefers more. Kerry prefers more. And Fiona. Okay, and what I'm going to tidy these bits up. But I've got that little paintbrush. So what I do is I just leave the bits in my stamp set that I've already cut out. So I'm going to tidy that up. I have been really good this year at keeping things tidy. I've had a couple of days where it's not been. But mostly, I'd say 95% of the time, I know we're only sort of 2 months into the year. We've got everyone's liking more. What time are we on? 11. Woo, perfect timing. Okay, so that was week 1. week 1 done. Week 2. Now you don't have to do this as is, because I appreciate that people might not need this, but you can change up the greeting. We're just going to use the paintbrushes, or I'm going to show you another alternative to stamp the paintbrushes. So on the sample card, I've done the cutout paintbrushes, but on the card next week, I'm going to show you a little method with the stamps, because there is a paintbrush stamp. And it's a 2-step. So that is that. Now I'm going to be back with my adverts. That sounds good, Betty. Oh, thanks, Linda. Just pop my... So the next round of coffee and cards starts on the 2nd of April. That one is just a 5-week course. There's no stamps included, but you can add them on if you want to. We are going to be using the postage dies with the gorgeous perennial lavender papers. So here are some of the cards, minus the dog chewed corner. That was one I made last week. And then, so I've just realised that Mother's Day is before this round starts, so I'll probably have to make another one before then, because I am going to use that card for my mum, Mother's Day. So it's very rustic, very shabby chic, as the papers are so gorgeous. We're going to be doing a little bit of sponging. You get some sponge daubers included. And yes, now that starts on the 2nd of April. Also, for bookings, I've got my spring treat day. I've got 5 people, lovely ladies, booked on 23rd of March. It's an all day. And it's going to be great. I've just started the projects. These are more fancier projects, okay? So a demo friend of mine in Australia did a gorgeous flower box card. And she kindly said, I sent a message and I said, could I use this for my treat day? So I've started it. It doesn't look like much at the moment, but inside there's a little pop-up, and then we are going to be doing a lot of this. Let me just show you, get these out of the way. So that's the coffee and card. That's the 5-week course. This is a treat day. We won't be stamping these lavenders on that one. So I've got all these prepped. These are going to be watercoloured. So they're in watercolour paper. So these will go inside here and make a gorgeous little flower box. So if you imagine all these in here, like this, yeah. So, and then some for on the front, and the gorgeous paper butterflies. So that's a little sneak peek, and that is still open for bookings. Now, it will be still open for bookings 2 weeks before, but I have said it closes on the 29th of February because you can choose 2 celebration items. And Betty, I forgot to say to you last week, I need you to pick 2 celebration items, 2 £45 items, or one of the 90 ones. I forgot to mention that last week when you placed your order. So if you could let me know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some fancier projects on that day. And that's in a private Facebook group. Some of the videos are pre-recorded and some I will be going live in the group. Okay, so I think that's all from me. I won't turn the camera around because I don't really need to. I know you come for the cards, not for my face. So, oh, Betty, woohoo indeed, Betty. So have a lovely Tuesday. The sun is shining. I can see little glimmers of spring. So let's hope spring is on its way. And that you have a lovely, lovely week. Now, for those of you who are on Facebook, I am trying to do a Facebook Live on a Friday, and I've done them 2 weeks in February, 3 o'clock on a Friday. And this week I shared, if you want to go back and watch it, I shared this gorgeous birthday sparkle kit. I made 2 tags and 2 cards and had quite a lot of fun. Yeah, Fiona's doing treat day, Betty. Because Facebook decided to translate some of my words on the closed captions. They were quite rude, actually. So I shared this on the treat day. So this is a brilliant little crafty kit, or it's a gift. You can make 6 cards and 6 tags, and you get a little stamp set and you get a little ink pad, and it's fabulous for £23. I think it's 23. So yes, that's me for today. I will see you on Friday on Facebook. I'm determined to do it because I had a lot of viewers and some lovely, lovely comments. So thank you for watching this morning. I will see you on Friday on Facebook Live. If you're watching on replay, please do leave me a comment, a thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz. That would be lovely. And if you want to book an event, the link is down there along the bottom. That's the website for booking, events.thepaperhaven.co.uk. I've not got a lot of events registered on there at the moment because I have got some surgery coming up. So I don't want to overstretch myself. Coffee and Card will carry on throughout because I know that I can pre-record those and sit and comment on my laptop. Oh, by the way, how are we loving the coffee set? Please do let me know. I shared it last week and I'm hoping to do that as a coffee and card in May. So that's very exciting. I'm going to be making some cards for that at the end of this week because I'm doing that as a team training night next week. So that will be fun. Right, I'm going. I'm waffling now. So have a lovely week and I'll see you on Facebook Live on Friday. See you soon. Bye.